All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So we're making chicken and rice today. So if you have not already, go ahead and get your yellow rice bag. You're not going to put it on, but you need to read the instructions on the back. I have the regular size. If you have a larger family, you'll want to get the family size, and whatever measurements it tells you in a pan, go ahead and get that amount. Mine is 2.5 cups of water, which I have in a pan. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up on high so we can go ahead and get it to a boil, so that way once we finish the chicken, it'll be ready. So right now for me, I'm going to use 3 chicken tenderloins. You can cut them up into bite-sized pieces, however size chicken you would like. If you're doing the family size, then you can obviously do more chicken. I just don't do as much chicken because my daughter does not prefer so much meat. So I'm only using 3 chicken tenderloins, and you're gonna just cut them up to your desired size because it really doesn't matter. I cut mine into bite-sized pieces. That's just how I like to make it, regardless, even if I was making a bigger pot. So we're just gonna cut this up really quick. Tenderloin slice fairly easy. If you have not washed your chicken, I would suggest that you pause the video and go ahead and get it washed. You can use apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar, lime, however you desire to do it, with water, and then you're good to go. Okay, so the reason why I only use 3 tenderloins, because it turns out to actually be, you know, enough, or quite a bit. So you're gonna take the chicken, put it in a bowl so you can season it. I'll get this out of the way. You are going to need onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, complete season, and chicken seasoning, or chicken bouillon, the powdered kind, or you can use the bouillon cube. It's just best if you use the powdered, but that's not going to be added until we mix everything together. Also, we can go ahead and get the butter into another pan. You'll want to get just probably a tablespoon of butter. Actually, about 2 tablespoons of butter. So we can saute our chicken in, kind of cook it down. We'll go ahead and season the chicken. We're going to be using the garlic powder, about a tablespoon of garlic powder, about a tablespoon of onion powder. And again, if you're using more chicken, you'll use a little bit more, so about 2 tablespoons if you're doing the family size. You'll need paprika. This is just for the color of the chicken. So about a tablespoon of paprika. And then about a tablespoon of Badia. And actually we'll do about 2 tablespoons of Badia. Complete season. Again, this is Badia complete season. So after you get that in there, you're going to go ahead and mix it up. I do not add salt to this recipe because the chicken bouillon has salt. The yellow rice comes also with seasoning within the rice. So I do not add salt to this recipe. Now, if you feel like you need to add salt at the end, of course, when it's done, you can always add table salt to it. So, I added the butter to the pan, and I did not cut it on. So, that's okay. In the meantime, I guess I'll take this glove off. while everything is cooking. Hopefully you guys are doing good. This is going to be a quick video. Let me go ahead and get you guys moved over. Okay. This is probably going to be one of the quickest videos because it does not take that long to cook. And while I'm pulling this up, while that butter is melting, I'm just washing this spoon really quickly. I am going to include the timestamps, of course. That way you can jump around. But again, these are uncut. The only part that will be cut is at the end. Once we go ahead and put the lid on the rice. Alright, now that the butter is melted, we're going to go ahead and get the chicken into the pan. Now my water is already boiling for my rice. Now this chicken is on high. It's not going to take that long. Once the chicken is pretty much cooked, you'll go ahead and pour that boiling water in there along with the rice and along with the green beans. Now I am adding 2 tablespoons of butter to my water for the rice. So we're going to go ahead and just mix this together. And it smells good already. I'm telling you, that Badia is like that Badia is like really, really good. I love Badia Complete Season. You'll see if you follow my videos and keep going with me, you'll need the big container of Badia. I'm only using the small one just because I had that it didn't fit into my container. And I just had that left over. So chicken's almost ready. Chicken is almost ready already. And then plus it's still gonna cook in the rice. But the smaller you cut the chicken, the faster it's gonna cook. But you see the chicken has already pretty much absorbed all that butter. But we added butter to the water that is now currently boiling. So we are all good to go with the chicken. At this point, if you're cooking it on high, your chicken should be just about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my packet of yellow rice again. If you have the family size, you would have portioned your water according to the packet size. This is just a regular bag of yellow rice. So I just poured that in there. I'm going to pour my green beans. This is the Publix brand cut green beans, a whole can, strained, to make sure you strain your green beans. And then I'm going to add my butter water to this. Okay, you are going to mix the whole thing all in one. Mix so that way it gets all the seasonings mixed together. Everything is one. You're going to turn down your stove to like medium, or not medium low, the notch. Well, I'm just going to show you. I have it to 1. So it's like the on and then the next one, the second one. So once you are done mixing your rice, your green beans, and your chicken, you're going to put the lid on. Alright guys, so before you pause the video, make sure you mix in about a tablespoon. It's salty, so I would do a tablespoon to see how you like the flavor, and then the next time you make it, then of course add more. So after the cook time, This is the results. This is how it should look, which is why you shouldn't be mixing it. Your pot should look like this. The rice at the bottom, chicken in the middle, green beans at the top. And that's it. We are done, and dinner is getting ready to be served.